35-year-old Dinesvaran Duke Krishnan is Malaysia's most successful rugby player, but not many people know that the early chapters of his life were marked by violence and verbal abuse. Dark-skinned and twice the size of boys his age, he was frequently the subject of racist slurs. Unsurprisingly, this resulted in the lad, who hails from Taman Keladi in Sungai Petani, Kedah, being consumed by anger, fighting back in school and even on the streets. At age 15, he got into yet another brawl and ended up at the Pokosena Rehabilitation Centre.
When I come out from the Sekolah Pokosena, I am like, okay, now I'm just got scared that I will be nobody in the future. I'm just scared of that. I'm like finding my way out.
Fortunately, that wasn't the case. He eventually chose a path that would lead him to become Malaysia's rugby icon. 3 weeks after he began playing the sport at age 18, national rugby coach Nahiruddin Othman spotted him during a tournament in Kangar and thought he was a Fijian. When told otherwise by his coach Ismail Ibrahim, Dinesvaran received an instant call-up to the national under-19 side. He soon began training at Padang Astaka in Petaling Jaya, the home ground of the Combined Old Boys Rugby Association, or Cobra. When he wasn't training, he worked as a bartender at the Cobra clubhouse to send money to his family back home. Over time, Dinesvaran began to excel at the sport and eventually represented Malaysia in 7s, 10s and 15s rugby as a forward. He later played for Yamaha Jubilo, now Shizuoka Blue Refs, in Japan for 6 years from 2013. But during his first season, he couldn't even last 10 minutes as the game was fast and tough. Still, head coach Katsuyuki Kiyomiya never lost faith in Dinesvaran's ability. It didn't take long for him to develop strength, reflexes and movement comparable to his teammates from New Zealand, Fiji and Tonga. So why was he given the name Duke? It all began when a Cobra teammate noticed his unhappiness over being called a racial slur and suggested another word that rhymed, Dugro, referring to a milk powder brand. However, the Japanese had difficulties pronouncing Dugro, which was how Duke came to be. In 2015, Dinesvaran was part of the Yamaha Jubilo squad that clinched their first ever All-Japan Championship title after 54 years, beating 6-time champions Suntory Sun Goliath. The following year, he scored a career-high 5 tries and helped his team place second in the 2016 and 2017 season. After a brief stint with the Hino Red Dolphins in Japan, Dinesvaran became the first Malaysian to play US Major League Rugby with the Chicago Hounds 2 years ago. Upon his return to Malaysia, he started his non-profit program, Duke Performance Empire, aimed at getting youths to positively channel their energy through rugby, as well as to introduce or develop the game in schools. Outside of the sporting world, his hulking figure has given him a shot at playing the role of a villain in an upcoming Tamil movie set in Sungai Petani. From humble beginnings in Taman Keladi to becoming the Duke of Rugby, Dinesvaran's journey is a reminder that despite rough beginnings, one can still go far and succeed against all odds. Dinesh Kumar Maganathan and Frankie D. Cruz, FMT Lifestyle.